Welcome to Cineights, where you get to know the best movies and series. Today's video is about the 10 underrated drama movies of 2023. I hope you enjoy this video. Be sure to watch until the end because I'm sure you will like it. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. 1001 2023. 1001 is a remarkable directorial debut from filmmaker A.V. Rockwell, and features one of the year's best performances from Teyana Taylor. Taylor stars as the single mother Inez, who raises her young son, Terry, outside the foster care system to ensure that he has the best upbringing. Unfortunately, this choice has consequences once Terry grows up. The film serves as both a tribute to the power of single parents and a critique of the foster care system. While 1001 does not embellish its characters' everyday existence, Rockwell crafts a vibrant, exciting depiction of New York that makes the city itself feel like a character. Although the film deals with serious issues, there's also a lot of heart, humor, and honesty that comes from seeing Inez raise her child on her own terms. Flora and Son 2023. Writer-director John Carney has proven himself to be adept in using music to tell heartfelt stories about youthful relationships. While his landmark 2007 musical once used its simplicity to reinvent the genre, his latest film Flora and Son examines the possibility of finding artistic passion late in life. Flora and Son showed how music can create familial bonding moments with a story that focuses on the single mother Flora in Dublin. Flora begins to take an interest in music when she realizes that it's a way for her to connect with her troublesome teenage son Max. Though Flora and Son's original songs are impressive in their own right, it's even more exciting to see what events in these characters' lives inspire their work. Flora and Son hasn't received the same attention as some of Carney's other projects, it's just as satisfying as an emotional story. Of an Age 2023. While there have been many great coming-of-age movies in the last decade, the Australian drama Of an Age turns the premise of an initial romantic interaction and transforms it into a thriller. Young love can be both terrifying and exhilarating, and Of an Age shows the complex emotions that adolescents feel when they don't entirely understand their emotions. The film explores an intimate relationship between the young Serbian immigrant Cole and his friend Adam. It's a relationship that defines them both as they grow up. While director Goran Stilevski is by no means a household name, his sensitive depiction of masculinity and visceral imagery indicate that he has a promising future as a filmmaker. Although the gentle momentum and sensuality of his filmmaking techniques may evoke comparisons to directors like Luca Guadagnino or Barry Jenkins, Stilevski has created a style that is entirely his own. The Royal Hotel 2023. Kitty Green's 2020 drama The Assistant was a groundbreaking first feature that examined the horrors of a toxic workplace environment, and gave Ozark star Julia Garner one of the best roles of her career. Green's second feature, The Royal Hotel, touches on similar themes of toxic masculinity and the unspoken threats of sexism. Its story focuses on the young women Hannah and Liv, who take a new job as bartenders in the Australian outback. They find that their workplace is constantly surrounded by aggressive men that attempt to get under their skin. Green's sense of realism makes the film even more intense, as none of these interactions feel less than authentic. The film does a great job at questioning each character's motivation at every turn, and allows Garner to give another reserved, yet powerful performance. Although it may not be considered a horror film, the authentic depiction of toxic masculinity makes The Royal Hotel one of the year's most terrifying films. Chevalier 2023. A great movie biopic needs to both engage the viewer with its subject and explore the context of their achievements, and Stephen Williams's period drama Chevalier does both. The sweeping musical epic explores the life of the French-Caribbean musician Joseph Boulogne, Chevalier de Saint-Georges, whose skills of composing attracted the attention of Marie Antoinette. Although Chevalier celebrates the genius of St. George's artistry, it explores the racial and financial tension within 18th-century France. Williams does a great job at framing Chevalier as a competition story, as St. George must prove his merits in a contest with the rival composer Christophe Willibald Gluck. Though Chevalier is meticulously designed and captures the look and feel of 18th-century France, the kinetic storytelling makes the story feel decidedly more modern. An unmissable window into an era of history that rarely feels this exciting. Evil Does Not Exist 2023. The legendary Japanese filmmaker Ryusuke Hamaguchi managed to generate enthusiasm from a worldwide audience with his sensitive emotional drama Drive My Car, a film that challenged expectations about what the healing process looked like. Hamaguchi's follow-up feature, Evil Does Not Exist, is just as subversive. The film follows the single father Takumi and his young daughter Hana as they live in a small village. When their village is selected as a new construction site for the Tokyo company Playmode, Takumi considers what he must do to protect the environment. Hamaguchi's gorgeous visuals make the film's pro-environmentalist themes more powerful, as he often relies on recurring motifs rather than dialogue. While it may not be the devastating emotional achievement that Drive My Car was, Evil Does Not Exist is equally worthy of consideration by fans of international cinema. The Burial 2023. While courtroom dramas were very popular in the 1990s, there sadly have not been as many new classics within the genre in recent years. However, Maggie Bett's crowd-pleasing biopic The Burial is an engaging new legal thriller that feels like a throwback to an older era of storytelling. The film tells the incredible true story of funeral director Jerry O'Keefe, who hired the flashy personal injury lawyer Willie E. Gary to represent his family's business in a major court case. Although the playful banter between Fox and Jones creates some surprisingly humorous moments, The Burial examines the perils of corporate greed and the infrastructural flaws within the American justice system. Although The Burial was able to find an audience when it debuted on Amazon Prime Video, it's unfortunate that a majority of audiences did not get the chance to see it on the big screen. Carmen 2023 saw the debut of musical films like The Color Purple and The Little Mermaid, which had previously been seen on stage. However, Benjamin Millepied's new film Carmen is an original musical loosely based on the opera of the same name. The film follows the young traveler Carmen and the ex-Marine Aiden as they flee from authorities within the Mexican desert. Carmen modernizes the classic opera with its beautiful choreographed dance numbers and a terrific score from composer Nicholas Breitel. Millepied does a great job at examining the characters' emotional states through visuals alone, and relies upon the expressive physical performances by Barrera and Mescal. While it may not be a traditionally entertaining musical, Carmen deserves credit for keeping the genre feeling fresh. Casando 2023. Gael Garcia Bernal has proven himself as an accomplished dramatic actor since his performance in Pedro Almodovar's brilliant 2004 thriller Bad Education, but he had the role of his career in this year's biopic Casandro. The film explores the incredible true story of Saul Armendariz, an amateur wrestler who created the flamboyant character, Casandro, during his performances in Mexican lucha libre wrestling matches. Casandro celebrates the performative aspect of wrestling, and does a great job at showing how Armendariz draws from his own personal experiences to craft his stage persona. The wrestling matches themselves are captured in intimate detail by director Roger Ross Williams, who explores the intricate staging that goes into each stunt. 2023 saw the debut of the acclaimed wrestling drama The Iron Claw. Wrestling fans will want to check out Casandro to see a different depiction of the sport. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant 2023. While this year's Operation Fortune Ruse de Guerre felt like business as usual for director Guy Ritchie, the British filmmaker also released a surprisingly straightforward war drama that felt like an outlier within his career. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant explores the relationship between the American Master Sergeant John Kinley and his Afghan translator Ahmed Abdullah during an overseas operation. Although the story is fictitious, Ritchie drew from recent events when creating the story. Although Ritchie is known for his flashy dialogue and humorous action sequences, The Covenant is an earnest tribute to military veterans that underscores the importance of translators. While war dramas can be accused of being overtly nationalistic, The Covenant is able to celebrate the heroism of men like Kinley and Ahmed without lionizing violence itself. Well worth checking out for anyone who wants to see Ritchie try something new.